The ending, in a way, kind of confuses me. But whatever. It was a good episode. I liked, seeing her try and fail, and that was the humor came in, and the song, I believe, yeah, Winter Wrap Up, was my number one song on my music rankings. If I'm absolutely sure, yeah, it was. So yeah, now we're going to go on to what I call the brilliant tier, which I think are episodes that are really good, like the highlights of the season, I guess you call them. Um, Number five, the best night ever. Um, Again, it focused on the main six. The music was good. It was interesting to see how they all acted the way they normally do, even in the posh environment. So there's Pinkie Pie who was overly excited. There was Rarity who was trying to find a prince. Applejack just selling, her food that she makes, that sort of stuff. Twilight trying to talk to Princess Celestia, all that sort of stuff. What they normally do, and then how it didn't work out, everything went wrong. But it turned out to be the best gala they had, because Princess Celestia said, "Oh, it's always boring, but you livened it up," and that was a pretty cool. Like I said, it's a really good way to finish the season. I think just kind of chaos and everything going wrong. Um, this is actually kind of tough. Actually, no, this one's not too bad. The Cutie Mark Chronicles. In a way, this was just like a very loosely, I guess, what's it, flashback episode or backstory episode is probably the best one. A lot of programs, typically animes, tend to fall flat on these kind of episodes where they make the backstory really boring, but they divide this up into sectors, and I really like to see how they actually got the cutie marks, because I think a lot of people were curious about that, until the episode aired, and answered a lot of questions. And another thing that I really, really liked about the episode is the Sonic Rain Boom, how it affected everybody else. It's like it was destiny in a way. They were meant to be friends before they even knew each other, basically. And Fluttershy's song was pretty cool. And I think actually all of the backstories were pretty good. Like, considering they're just like a few minute chunks, basically. Yeah, I thought they did pretty well, and I applaud them for the episode. That was a very good episode. Well done. Next one, Sonic Rain Boom. Ha! I bet somebody. Wait, let me see. I think it was. Oh yeah, Joe Frankenbeans. I'm sorry. Sonic Rain Boom's only number 3 on my list. Yeah, a brilliant episode. Rarity again was a bit of a. Didn't show her best side, let's just say. But the Sonic Rain Boom itself, the practicing, actually from the start, Fluttershy's cheering, yay, all that sort of stuff. That was a good start, and how Rainbow Dash nearly had it. And then she was about to break the barrier, and then she just got flung back. That was I liked that part. And then at the end, when she knew she had to do the Sonic Rain Boom to actually save. Oh, god damn it. When they actually tried to go and save, the Thunderbolts, or the Wonderbolts, sorry. Yeah. And then, she put all of her heart and soul into it, and she did it, and it looks amazing, the need hit she went straight down, about to hit the ground. Perfect. Oh, wow, I feel like I'm a young kid again. Number two. Feeling Pinky Keen. There we go. That was tough. Yeah, it was. I think a lot of the humor from the episode was seeing Pinky's reactions to events, and then the events actually occurring. I thought a lot of them were brilliant. Like she predicted something would happen, and then it would happen. So a number of bad things happened to Twilight. Like a whole bunch of stuff falling on top of her, and just that kind of stuff. How and then at the end when they're being chased by the three-headed dragon, that I enjoyed that part. Because Pinky was having one of her what's the best way of calling this, twitches, I guess. And after they escaped, she was still she was still had the twitch, and then it was something really insignificant compared to what just happened. That sort of stuff was just really funny, and also, what happened here? Oh yeah, when Twilight just goes really, really angry, and that was what Pinky was expecting, and all that sort of stuff. And Twilight spying on her, taking notes, and then the things happening to her. That's pretty cool. I like that. And of course, there's only one left. I gave number 1 to Party of One. Now, Party of One, I might tweak this list in the future, but at the moment I put Party of One as number 1 because again, as I was saying, like I think it's yesterday or the day before, whenever I watched it, the outcome was very, very predictable, at least for me. I kind of knew that there was going to be, a secret party for her, especially when they went to get the cake. You could pretty much just see it coming. And, how she wanted to have a birthday party when that went really well for her. Fluttershy and Twilight got kicked, the punch and all of that stuff was like contaminated, I guess. There was Applejack and Rainbow Dash doing like apple bobbing and that sort of stuff. That was just, I like that part. And also, her invitation. The invitation song was pretty awesome. And then the thing is, after that, she went and wanted to have a after birthday party because she really enjoyed having the party the first time round, and this is where all the excuses started coming in. They were typical excuses like, oh yeah, I'm washing my hair, I've got to pick apples, all of that sort of stuff. But the way how she got more and more frustrated when Applejack was in the barn, she's giving a really bad excuse, and then Pinkie Pie just said okie dokie Loki and just walks away. That sort of just made it a very enjoyable episode. There was also, there we go, yep, construction, okie dokie Loki. And then the whole confession scene and all of that stuff, and how she kind of went a bit crazy with there was Mr. Turnip, Rocky, Sir Lancelot, and Madame Laflower. Just it's crazy, but again, it's not really something you would not expect from Pinkie Pie. Like, you'd expect her to do stuff like that. And then the party in the end, when they're all just dancing and all of that stuff, it was fun. I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was, even though predictable. Oh yeah, and I can't forget to mention her dressed up as a bale of hay with the glasses and the moustache and that sort of stuff. But I did also feel sorry for her when she found out that she didn't think that the other main 6 wanted to be with her. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a pretty good episode that had a predictable but cheerful ending. The in-between parts were very good. And yeah, so here's my list. See, right there, shit tier, okay tier, great tier, and then brilliant tier. So these are my current rankings for season 1. I will be checking out season 2, don't worry. I'm too far gone in now to change now. And feel free to tear me a new one because of my choices. You might agree with some, you might think, oh, he's a complete idiot, or whatever. But this is just a draft list. This is how I think it is possibly. I might move a few things around. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. It's nearly taken 25 minutes, but I finally got there. It's like a minute per episode. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my list, and if not, I hope I've at least wasted 25 minutes of your life. Okay, see ya.